Hi guys, this is just a little intro video to show you the basics of HTML, which we will be covering in the web stream of Tech Teens 2015. We will also be covering CSS, but I won't be covering that today. That's something I'll show in another video. So the first thing to know about HTML is that it stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and the main thing that new users or new learners of it usually forget or have difficulty with is that when you open a tag, as you can see here, you have to close a tag. So if you click on one of them in this program, Dreamweaver, it shows you both the open tag here on line 1 and shows you the close tag on line 10. All you have to do to close the tag is type in the same code but add in this / before the corresponding second code. So as you can see, it's open bracket HTML close bracket, and at the end it's open bracket / HTML close bracket. Today I'm using a program called Dreamweaver. However, we can use anything like Text Wrangler, Notepad++, TextEdit, even Microsoft Word. You can use applications that are free online, or you can purchase a program like Dreamweaver. The only difference is Dreamweaver gives you a few extra options and buttons and shortcuts, but you can make HTML or make websites through HTML and CSS using simple programs like Microsoft Word, OpenOffice, or TextPad. The next thing I want to show you is, after you've seen that this is HTML, you have the head and you have the body. Now I'm not going to go into those in detail today, but what we do is we put all of our content here in the body. So I'll just bring these up. So everything I'm going to do today is going to be here between the body tag. Again, open body tag with close body tag. So first thing I'm going to show is hello world. Okay, so we can see this is our content. It's now in black. The HTML is in blue. So over here, when I click on it, we're going to see what the page will look like. This is the code, the HTML, and this shows what the page is going to look like. So if I click over here, you see hello world. So nice and simple, not amazing, cool, amazing website or anything yet, but it's the first step to being able to do your own design and website. Next thing I want to show you is heading tag. So H1 heading and then close the H1 tag. As you may have seen there with Dreamweaver, one of the nice features is when you simply press open bracket / it finishes the corresponding tag. Now this is not foolproof, you have to be careful of it, but it's a nice shortcut for you when you start to use Dreamweaver. I'm going to copy and paste this 4 times. And normally in class we would get people to type this out, because it's good to learn how to type out the code instead of just copying and pasting, because by typing it you get used to the syntax and layout of HTML as opposed to just being able to copy and paste it. If you do run into a problem, at least then you're quicker to be able to work out your problem, whereas if you copy and paste everything, it's easier to miss problems and then it takes a lot longer to fix the issue. But as you can see here now, we've the same word heading 4 times, but we're using 4 different H tags, so H1 to H4. And if I click over here now to show what it's going to look like, we see that we have a large heading to a smaller heading, and they're decreasing in size, H1 being the largest. We have full option right up to H6. This comes from headings in newspapers. So this is our main headline, and then this is our smaller headline or heading. This is used still within HTML and websites to define particular parts of the page that you want the user or viewer to see first and to look at quicker, or to look at first, I mean. So it's still part of something that is used within SEO. Next thing I want to show you, or the final thing I want to show you, is over here. I was on the wrong page. So this line is going to be bold and this line is going to be italic. We put it over here. We see that this line is bold, similar to the H4, and this line is italic. Now in the CSS we can make this heading H4, we can make different colors, different shapes, or different fonts, different sizes. So it wouldn't necessarily look the same as this. Another thing we need to notice is that line 11 and line 12 are actually separate in the code, but when it's represented in the HTML, it's the same line. How we do this is we tell it to either put in a line break, which is like this, or horizontal rule, which is like this. So BR or HR. The reason that happens is because part of the tag in the heading H1 to H4 to H6, it's the browser knows to bring the next content down to the next line. Whereas if to bold something, it doesn't automatically do that. I can write our further text, something like this. So I can say this line is bold, but this line isn't. So it allows me to control it within the actual line, and it doesn't force it down to the next line. So this is just the start of an intro of what basic HTML is. This is the kind of thing we'll be covering on the very first morning of our web stream with Tech Teens 2015. The idea then is that students will get an opportunity over the 3 days to build a 3 to 5 page website with their own content, with their own colors, on their own topic of choice. So if this is something that you're interested in or want to find out more about, please check out the website or contact us. It's techteens2015.com, and check out our Facebook as well, and all the information is on the website.